You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Let's talk about something a lot of Canadians are keeping an eye on right now: how much tax they'll be paying in the upcoming year. The Canada Revenue Agency has confirmed some important adjustments for 2026. And even though the changes aren't massive, they're definitely worth understanding, especially if you're budgeting for groceries, rent, or those everyday costs that seem to creep up year after year. So here's what's happening. Every year, the CRA updates federal tax brackets and benefit amounts to match inflation. This keeps things fair, so that rising prices don't quietly push people into higher tax brackets or reduce the value of benefits they rely on. For 2026, the indexation rate has been set at 2%. It's slightly lower than last year's 2.7%, but still enough to give taxpayers and benefit recipients a bit of breathing room. One of the biggest pieces of news is the increase to the GST HST credit. This credit is designed to help low and modest income Canadians by returning a portion of the sales tax they've already paid throughout the year. While the 2026 increase isn't dramatic, it does mean a little more cash in people's pockets, without needing to apply for anything extra. The updated amounts for the 2026-2027 benefit year look like this: $356 per eligible adult, $187 per child under 19, and an additional $187 for single individuals who qualify for the supplement. When everything is added up, a family of 4 could receive as much as $1.086 over the year, paid out in quarterly installments. For singles with no children who qualify for the supplement, the maximum amount lands at $543 for the year. Of course, those are the maximums. What each person receives depends heavily on their 2025 family income. The CRA uses that number, along with marital status and number of dependents, to determine eligibility. The phase-out for the GST/HST credit begins once family income surpasses $46,432. From that point, the credit is gradually reduced until it reaches zero. For a family of 4, eligibility disappears around $68,152 of household income. Singles also have a specific threshold that affects the supplement. The phase-in begins once income hits $11,564, and the full amount is received as long as income remains within the right range, up to $46,432. The best part is that no separate application is required. As long as you file your taxes, the CRA handles the calculations automatically. Payments will be issued on January 5th, April 2nd, July 3rd, and October 5th in 2026, right at the start of each quarter. These increases won't solve the broader cost of living challenges Canadians are facing, but they do offer a bit of extra support. And honestly, sometimes even a small bump can make a noticeable difference. The most important thing? File your 2025 tax return on time. That's the key to ensuring you get every dollar you're eligible for. Stay subscribed for more videos.